Arkia 992's departure from JFK Airport to Tel Aviv marked a significant step in addressing Israel's aviation crisis. Since the war with Hamas began, major U.S. airlines, United, Delta, and American, halted flights to Tel Aviv, despite no official restrictions. Prior to the conflict, these airlines offered nearly 60 weekly flights between the U.S. and Israel. The impact on Israel has been severe. In the last quarter of 2023, Israel's economy shrank by 4.1%, a sharp contrast to 6.4% growth in 2022. Tourism has taken a major hit, with U.S. arrivals dropping by 66% between 2023 and 2024. Global tourism figures have fallen by nearly 70%. As a result, Israel's economy, especially in the tech sector, has faced serious challenges. With only El Al continuing flights to Israel, airfares have skyrocketed, with prices for a round-trip economy flight from Tel Aviv to New York increasing 4 to 5 times. This rise in airfare has caused severe disruptions for Israel's tech industry. Israel's economy depends heavily on exports, and technology exports comprise nearly half of these. With a small domestic market, Israel relies on global access, and the increasing cost of flights has put its high-tech sector in a vulnerable position. The soaring ticket prices and limited flight availability have made international business travel a significant challenge. Israel's technology leaders quickly realized that the current situation was unsustainable. Einat Guez, CEO of Israeli fintech firm Papaya, knew that the challenges were not just financial, but operational. It's impossible to tell a potential investor that you can't meet them because there are no available flights out of Israel, she said. Her company, which used to fly hundreds of flights annually to and from the U.S., had to find a solution. Guez, along with Mikey Levy and a group of Israeli tech leaders, turned to an idea that seemed bold but necessary: creating a new airline. Launching a new airline is no small task. It requires significant capital and regulatory expertise, especially when dealing with international routes. But Israel is known as the startup nation, and its tech sector comprises a fifth of the nation's economy, making it more adaptable to challenges like these. Through a collaboration with Arkia Airlines and Tech Air, a new solution was born. Tech Air, which had identified a viable market and secured passenger interest, partnered with Arkia to offer more flexible and affordable flight options for tech companies. One key feature is that companies can purchase multiple seats at once and later decide which employees will fill them, with minimal fees for itinerary changes. This flexibility is crucial for businesses that need to operate under uncertain circumstances. Round-trip fares between New York and Tel Aviv now range from $1,000 to $1,200, which is similar to pre-war prices. The launch of Arkia's new route comes at a critical moment. Delta and United have announced plans to return to Tel Aviv in the spring, although American Airlines, facing a plane shortage, has not set a return date. Despite the potential return of these U.S. carriers, Israel's tech sector has learned that it cannot rely on foreign airlines to solve its travel problems. The ongoing conflict with Hamas and the global aviation disruption have forced Israel to innovate on its own, with private tech leaders leading the charge. The Israeli economy's struggles are not limited to tourism. Exports, particularly in the high-tech sector, have been significantly impacted by the lack of reliable and affordable air travel. With airfares soaring and seat availability plummeting, many companies are forced to reconsider their operations. Israel's dependence on international access is clear, and the current state of air travel has placed its economy in a precarious position. The new airline route is crucial for easing the pressure on Israel's tech companies. It allows businesses to operate more freely and ensures that they can continue to thrive, even during uncertain times. The Arkia flight is just one piece of the larger puzzle, but it represents a necessary step in sustaining Israel's position in the global market. Israel's technology community, with its innovative mindset, is taking the lead in finding solutions to these challenges. As foreign airlines make their return to Tel Aviv, it remains clear that Israel's business leaders cannot depend solely on external solutions. The situation is a reminder that Israel's tech industry, and its economy as a whole, is deeply connected to global connectivity. Without the right infrastructure, it faces significant risks. But with creative solutions like the Arkia flight, Israel's high-tech sector can continue to grow and adapt, even in the face of adversity.